Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a Barbie haul. Yay, it seems there's not a lot else on my channel other than Barbie. Yeah, I wish I would have more like pony hauls. But yeah, the truth is this comes all from a flea market. But during the summer here I decided, because I've accumulated so much flea market footage, that I didn't want to film actually at the flea market. And that's also mainly what I did, but in this one occasion, which this is what I want to like show you here in detail, but this occasion was also that I filmed also there. It was also a day where after the flea market I wanted to go to a like Comic-Con. And so I was actually hoping to not come home with like, I don't know, bags and bags of stuff, because I had to carry them to the Comic-Con. But it happened that there was this one box and I bought the whole box. I'm actually not even feeling very good. Not because of the stuff, because the stuff is amazing, but I met someone there, Victoria. She was like, I came to the flea market and she knows that there's this one guy. I know because that there's this one guy who brings toys. Actually, I told her once, a couple of months or I don't know, weeks before. And so she was like, yeah, are you also here for this guy with a... I'm personally hoping that he brings something else other than Barbies, because he has also his ponies and stuff. Never brought them. But she was there and she immediately like saw me. Hi, we quickly talked and I was like, yeah, I don't know, I'm not specifically here for this guy, because obviously it's a whole flea market. It could also be other stuff. But yeah, so when I saw him, he was still then unpacking stuff. I immediately went to him and I started talking to him, because I've also sent him an email before. So we have talked before. I bought a couple of times from him. For example, the Crystal Barbie. My Crystal Barbie also comes from him, and other Barbie stuff. So, and he immediately said, hi, yeah, just wait a second, here it is. And he put the box in front of me. He hadn't even unpacked all of the rest of the stuff. And like Victoria wasn't there. So because she was waiting for him to unpack, apparently, I don't know, and I just went to him and talked to him and he showed it to me. So I don't know. Of course, then I went through it. This is what you're gonna see, and then I bought it all together. And then she was like afterwards very desperate that she was there before me, but actually I bought everything. But I didn't know, like I just went to the guy and talked to him. I thought she had maybe done the same, I don't know, but then he showed me the stuff. So I feel like guilty of kind of stealing the stuff from the girl that was there before me. But like, I don't know, I just went to him and talked to him. But see, here's the stuff. It's like, I don't know how much I filmed. And then we are getting here what it all is, so the haul. So I need to make a voiceover over this complete clip, because I was talking to the seller all the time, like in German, very clear and loudly, and I don't want to make like a whole bunch of subtitles, so you're gonna not hear the original sound. But you can see it's a big box. The first thing that I just saw were lots of Barbie horses, and you know that I'm not crazy about Barbie horses. But I can definitely tell, and because I recognize most of them, that those are like 80s. There's even some like early 70s. But here I already found the first doll. Can you see who it is? It's not just the dress, it's also the doll. Yep, it's Sweet Rose's PJ. And my interest was definitely there. There's another doll without head. I was guessing it might be Jewel Secrets, because it was a Jewel Secrets dress. So apart from the horses, which I'm immediately like putting aside, as in I don't want them. But the rest looks very promising to me. I couldn't tell at this point if it's just a couple of dolls and what the rest of it is. But as there was many horses, and I could already see there, I don't know if you saw it, there was this one paperback which is laying next to the horses, and beneath the horses there, that's full of fashions. So that was also like, yeah. And in this random box, there's also lots of other fashions and random bits and bobs. There's a skipper that I just had in my hand. And there you can see a Ken. That's definitely Jewel Secrets Ken. So it's a lot of things that I don't have, and I see lots of furniture pieces like chairs and parts of like boutiques and this oven thing and all Barbie. So there's almost nothing like knockoff in there. So I'm not really into the furniture stuff, and I'm definitely not into the horses, but I'm more into the furniture than into the horses, because he wants to sell the whole thing. He wants to get rid of it. He said he had to get this box because there was something else, because there was also apparently like Star Wars stuff in there once like years and years ago when he got it, and he wanted to have that, so he had to get the Barbie stuff with it. And he said, yeah, it's fine if you don't want the horses. He can sell apparently the horses separately for, I don't know, 10 euro a piece or something. He said he sells them very fast. It's okay. Then he went down with the price for the whole box. His offer then was still like 50 euro, which I was like, I don't even know if that's worth it, what's in there. But considering there's like Sweet Rose's PJ in there, it might be worth it. And all of those fashions, which I didn't even guess at that point that there was so much fashions in there. I really just was like, most of the dolls look really like in that good condition. There's lots of, dolls with, without heads, or like the heads just put on. Yeah, I'm talking mostly about the horses. Saying that, yeah, it's all 80s and 70s stuff. He says one of those horses looks more like Big Jim, but I think those, like this black horse, that could also be a Barbie one. And he shows me some of the like very like early, I don't know, calico critters or Sylvanian families. I don't know what they were called, because I don't think these are the Simba ones. Simba Bärenwald, I don't know, also made them, but I'm not into those. But yeah, we're talking about the skipper, and he has in hand. Sorry that my camera work wasn't really well, because I was more focusing on the box and what's all in there, evaluating if it's worth his price. The skipper also has a loose head. So apart from the PJ, most of the rest of the stuff didn't really look that promising to me. Also, a lot of the furniture stuff looks discolored. Not all. A lot of stuff looks also good. But so I asked him for like 40 euro for the box, and he went with it. So yeah, that's my big purchase that day. I mean, actually, to be quite honest, I also picked up more Barbie fashions, but those you have seen in other videos already. So let's have a look what it's all in there. So you saw what was kind of in this box. Mainly just a couple of dolls, a lot of doll furniture, so Barbie furniture, and Barbie horses. The Barbie horses I immediately put to the side. I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy them. I don't have space. I like horses, I like ponies, but I have no space for Barbie horses. Not gonna buy them. And Victoria later on told me she actually has all of those horses, so there's that. And she's, I think, not interested in Barbie furniture. And most of the dolls are in really bad condition. And what I didn't really see immediately is that there's actually quite a good amount of fashions in there. This was in one of this paper bag, and inside the paper bag was another paper bag, so I couldn't see that there were actually quite a lot of good Barbie fashions. Hello everyone, I'm jumping in here because I already want to tell you that although this whole lot consists of Barbies, furniture and fashions, I will keep the fashion separate in a completely different part. So this will be a part 2 where it's only gonna be about Barbie fashions, nothing else. So this one part here is only about the dolls and the furniture. What I initially saw were like dolls without heads, I don't know, skippers without hats, Barbie horses, and a lot of doll furniture. But I decided to pick up this whole box because what I was thinking was there's so many bits and bobs and pieces scattered all around that if I just take stuff here and there, I will never get like full things, and it was very good because I would say half of the fashion pieces were like laying all around, scattered around the box between the furniture, and the rest was kind of in this paper bag. And then I don't know, there was even a doll hidden in one of those paper bags. Let's start with her. I just discovered her a couple days later home. There was actually in the bag of fashions another doll in there, and it is a Dream Glow Barbie. Very cut hair. At least she had her hat on, but she is like, yeah. The dress is in okay condition, so it still glows in the dark. Dream Glow Barbie is from obviously the mid 80s, so she's from 85, released probably in 86. Very, very like one of my, like I would say my second favorite 80s Barbie, you know, with the glow in the dark stars, the kind of ruffle here that you could put on her umbrella or around her neckline or whatever where you wanted to decorate it. She had actually very long hair in a high ponytail, and like the first two strands here like kind of flat around her head. And honestly, I see this doll is not in good condition, not only because of the hair, but also definitely someone has chewed on her face. So there's a lot of bite marks. Definitely has done the same to the hands. These hands are not that bad. It's just the thumbs that are very, very, very chewed on. And her leg was completely loose. I was able to get it back on because, I mean, it looks fine now, but you can, with this one here, you can still see it is further apart from the body than, for example, this one here. It was kind of, I don't know, I cannot even tell you. There is an inside layer of rubber in the leg, which kind of wraps around the ball that, I don't know, can I really tell you? And this was kind of detached from this, so it was super loose, and I was afraid she would actually lose it, but I kind of fiddled around with it, and I kind of got it back so she can also sit down and the leg is not falling off. But yeah, so it's not at all in a good condition, and I'm pretty sure Victoria has this doll already. I also have Dream Glow Barbie. I have 3, but they're all on display. They're all wearing kind of different ways of this dress, or different like other fashions, because as I said, Dream Glow Barbie, like from her face, she is one of my favorite Barbies of all time. And maybe I'm gonna rehair her, maybe with a different hair color, something like maybe make her a redhead or something. And yeah, I would not be able to sell this doll to anyone, I know that. So, and the cool thing is, this is actually in a good condition, the dress. I often find it, I don't know, in bad condition without the stars, or missing the top, someone cut it, or something like that. So, but the dress itself is kind of really nice. Let's get to the skippers. Yeah, it's not just one skipper, it's actually 2 skippers. That was in this lot. The cool thing is, it's a skipper that I don't have, but it's the same skipper twice. If this was like one, like kind of like childhood collection, who has the same doll twice? I don't know. This is the what's it called? Hot Stuff skipper. Yeah, yeah. I don't have her for a reason. I actually don't like this face mold of skipper, and I saw that. I mean, both of them had loose heads. I kind of repaired it with one doll. Only a piece was broken out behind, like in the back of her neck, and then the neck peg was inside her head. The other doll had the neck kind of broken very far in the front, and there was no neck peg for her anymore. So yeah, this is the one that's in the least good condition, like the less good condition of the 2, because I could only repair her neck as I don't have a neck peg, so that she can just move her head like side to side. She cannot move her head up and down with her. Oops, where's she? She can move her head also, obviously. Oops. Like normally. So, oh my goodness, I just do not like this face mold. This was actually the first skipper that used this face mold. It's, as I said, Hot Stuff skipper. She's from 1984, and this is part of her original outfit. It was in there, but not even the full outfit, and definitely not twice. And I took the hat that looked a little bit nicer, because her hair color is a little bit more reddish, while hers is a little more just this typical, I don't know, ash blonde or whatever. But you can see, look at her eyes. They are the same doll. There's not even that many skippers with this face mold, so it can only be the Hot Stuff skipper twice. This face mold was only, I think, used again then for the two beach lines of the 80s. The Tropical skipper has the same face, and also the Island Fun skipper. And I have the Island Fun skipper, way longer hair, definitely more blue in her eye makeup, etc. So no, this is twice the Hot Stuff skipper. Seriously, who has this doll twice? Maybe I don't know, the person who played with them as a child wanted her for, I don't know, Christmas or something, and then she got her from her parents, and well, her grandma also got her, and then she had her twice or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I could see that you could still play with two of them, play with them as like being twins or something, the mischievous twins or something. But yeah, well, Hot Stuff skipper is a very, like, I don't know, a very sporty skipper, a little bit similar to, like, you know, the Great Shape line, you know, Great Shape Barbie, you know, active and doing sports and aerobics and stuff like that. And the skipper is the same, but it doesn't belong to the Great Shape line, obviously, because there is a Great Shape skipper. But she came, you know, with kind of a lot of different fashions. But like, what's original to her is this white, I don't know, it's like tights, these leg warmers, the shoes, the skirt, and that's it. I think this directly comes actually from Great Shape Barbie, but as it has kind of the same colors, I kind of put it on her. This was also in this lot, but there's nothing else from Great Shape Barbie in. She comes with one of those sweatbands for around the head. Well, this is actually just a normal rubber band for my hair. She would come with a pink kind of bathing suit that would have a big skipper logo on it, so this is not original here. And then with a blue sweatshirt and yellow joggers, so she could change around a lot of different fashions, but all very sporty. Yeah, she is. I just put a simple other skipper outfit on her. Will I keep both of them? I mean, I definitely keep this one. It's fine, she's in the better condition, but as I know, not only me is like kind of disliking this face mold of skipper, so she's the least popular skipper face mold. And then she is in not a good condition concerning her head, because it was broken out in the front here. I mean, I kind of repaired it. It still looks not that good. Her hair is in less good condition, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. And her face, there's also a slight like spot around, like on her forehead. So I have no idea if anyone would want this doll, to be quite honest. So, but I would like to just have one. I don't need the twins, you could say. But it's kind of funny. It's like, I guess this comes from one childhood collection. Why would it not be? Because it's like a couple of dolls. It was all in one box. A couple of horses, a couple of like fashions, and a couple of furnitures. Yeah. So one of the dolls that I immediately saw was this Ken. And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not the biggest Ken collector. The Kens are not like must-haves. I need to have all of the Kens, etc. But seeing that this one looked pretty complete, and I immediately recognized that this is actually the Jewel Secrets Ken from 1987. Is it more like 6 and then released 7? He is one of the Kens that has brushable hair, so he has rooted hair. I think he has the same face mold as the Barbie and the Rockers Ken, but I think it was first time use for him. And he has most of his fashions, or actually all of it, except he's missing his bow tie. You know, Jewel Secrets Barbie, or the line, is actually this typical You have a lot of glittery, silvery materials, and then you can, for example, change the color of a necklace. It can become blue, or it can become pink, or like silver, or like just diamond color. And he had something similar with his bow tie, I think. So you could, like you can see, there is a little rubber band here, and in between there you could put either a blue bow tie or a pink bow tie, or maybe a silver one. It's similar with his belt, or cummerbund, I don't know what you refer to it, but you could actually also kind of switch it around, so make it in the front then silver, or where's the pink part? Here. Or pink. Ta-da! The Barbie obviously has this feature where you can put her in this big like sack that is actually her dress, but it's closed in the front and at the bottom, so you can also use it as a little bag, as a drawstring bag. Ken does not have such a feature, but yeah, this is his original jacket here. It looks a little more yellow than what I see it in most other pictures, but there's nothing that can come off, so that the silver is all in there, I guess. I mean, but it looks more yellow than what I see it mostly, but there's also a lot of delicate fabrics, like here, this here is fraying, then this is like kind of, I don't know what, rolling inside. Then part of his, like whatever the silver thing is here, is actually also ripped off. You see it, it would continue until the bottom here. The shirt underneath and the trousers are of course one piece. That's mostly always with Ken. And the worst part is, yeah, this material of the trousers. It is super shredded, like, I mean, there's not even something that I could do about like sewing it together. All I could maybe stick on is some what is it called, like some lining or some like interlining that I like kind of like iron from the inside against it or something. I mean, it's good that he has his jacket over it mostly, so it kind of is covering it. And even the shoes are like completely ripped. I think the reason is that actually the Ken came with socks, yeah, with glittery silver socks. They are here, but they don't fit within the shoes. It's really like, I tried my best, and the shoes were already broken, but I guess this is how the shoes broke. When you put the socks on him and then try to put the shoes over it, I mean, good luck. I was not able to get it over, and I could see that that's why the shoes are broken. Oh, by the way, his face is okayish. He has a kind of a long neck. I mean, it's kind of covered. It's definitely not my favorite Ken face mold, but I think this is the same then that was also used for the Barbie and the Rockers Ken, you know, the blonde one with the brushable hair from the second line. But yeah, he has brushable hair. Actually very 80s, but more like not cool 80s, more this like, I don't know about this fashion of the 80s. And something fell down. Yep. He also comes with this little clutch. Yeah, Ken came with a handbag, you could say, just a small clutch. And inside there's actually another small bracelet. Unfortunately, it's also kind of broken. Ta-da. But this used to be in here, so you could kind of, I don't know, give it to Barbie or something. So interesting that this is still here. His clutch with a little jewelry piece for Barbie. So apart from, I think, the little like bow tie thingy, he seems to be kind of complete. So I will continue with all of the dolls. Then we will get to all of the furnitures, and last thing will be the fashions. So two dolls that were also in here. Again, the babies of the Hart family. So again, nothing super crazy. It's just nice that I have, for the very first time, I have the Hart family baby boy. Never had him before. I think I have the girl 3 times already or something, or at least twice. It might be more. At least this might be the third one. And this is her original outfit. I also already have this one. Hair is still nice and curly. And this is also his original outfit. I have to say, the baby boy has actually a cuter face paint than the girl. More lashes, I don't know, not more lashes, but like, I don't know, somehow cuter. But yeah, so one pair of the twins, and there might be twins, but like, because they're the same age, the babies of the Hart family. So there's a couple more Hart family furnitures, but actually the Hart family itself, like the dad or the mom, was not in there. So I'm not sure, could you actually buy the babies also separately? I know there were complete sets of the Hart family where you got mom, dad, and the babies, or you could get often the mom with a girl and dad with a boy, or in later lines then it was the other way around, you got dad with a girl and mom with a boy. But could you get the Hart family babies separately? I don't know, or maybe this is not the whole childhood collection, it's just part of it. I don't know if I keep them. I'm not the biggest Hart family collector because, yeah, it is very Barbie. It has Barbie scale. The dolls have like Barbie face molds, and the body is the same, so you can dress them up, etc. But I don't know. I never intentionally buy something Hart family. It's more like that I get it with other stuff, and I kind of have put it together, like also in my Barbie collection. But I don't know. Probably will not get rid of the Hart family stuff, but maybe I have to take it out of the display at one point. And I don't know how many babies I need, but definitely will keep the boy. Yeah, I keep the best doll for last of the dolls, because there's now 2 more dolls. But one of them actually is, and this is a new doll for me that I actually didn't have before. Kinda, sorta. This is the sea-loving Barbie, or in German Maritim Barbie. So this is a European exclusive Barbie line. It came in the mid 80s. 84, I think, was the date it was released. It came, there was a Barbie, there was a Skipper, and there was a Ken. And they all were wearing simple outfits, but like very, like sea-loving, you know, maritim in German, so like, you know, nautical. That's, I think, the word in English that you would say, with you know, an anchor and this stripy thing, and with white, and you know, with a kind of a sack, etc. Actually, I said I kinda don't have this doll, and I kinda do, because I think they used the exact same doll, or at least the same way the face is painted, etc. To actually Loving You Barbie. When you have like one of those dolls, you get it, for example, from a flea market, you find it naked, I would immediately always like kind of identify this doll as Loving You Barbie. But actually the Sea Loving Barbie has the same face paint, the same hair, the same kind of you know, hair color, the same way the hair is rooted. And I could just distinguish, because when I just found her, this was the doll that had no head. The head was somewhere down in the box, because I was actually hoping it would be Jewel Secrets Barbie, because there was also more of the Jewel Secrets outfit in there from the doll. But no, Jewel Secrets is not in here. Instead, I found this head, and my brain went immediately to bum bum bum, another Loving You Barbie. Ugh. Okay, very cut hair, very bad condition, a lot of plugs missing. But then I found this top, and I also found this little, you know, drawstring back, the sack thingy, which I know, I think every one of them has it. So I think the Barbie, the Ken, and the Skipper all come with this little sack. But this top is definitely the one from the Barbie, and then my brain went, oh, so it's probably not Loving You Barbie. It is probably the Sea Loving Barbie. I mean, it's not the best example here, because she has a very striking eye makeup. They're both Philippines, but maybe just the way the eyes are painted. They have one dot at the center, at the side, then blue, and then a lot of lashes. At the top, she has just a little faded makeup also, the way the eyes. So if you just see a doll like this, and also she does not always have the super bold red lips, She, by the way, is missing her ring and her earrings, so from that I also could not see anything. I'm not even sure if she came with earrings, the Sea Loving Barbie, because she obviously has the one superstar jewelry with the red inside. So yeah, that's also nothing that I could kind of find out through that. But as I found most of the outfit there, I'm pretty sure it's not Loving You Barbie. And yeah, I have like 4 or 5, I think 4 different Loving You Barbies, and most of them look more like this. So more, not as like with strong makeup, etc. So I actually think they use the same head, or at least the same way the face is painted. Also, her head is pretty dark. It almost looks like it's not even matching to the body so much, but then there was no other body in there, or there was no other head for whatever this doll is. And the neck pack luckily was on this doll still, so I could yeah, use it and just normally repair it. But it is also pretty broken out, etc. So it's, the whole doll is in a very bad condition actually. Look, now her hands are fine actually, and her legs, I mean the head is in a bad condition. So all these plugs are missing. There were actually pearls in there, or someone put beads in here. Then someone put nails as earrings. That's why it's also so, yeah, doesn't look good. There's missing plugs everywhere, and it's so short and so, yeah, while kind of the hair would be kind of the same as with her, so long and flowy and, you know. So, but I don't have this doll. What I actually could do is, as I have more double and in better condition Loving You Barbies, I could actually put this outfit on one of those and have a better Sea Loving Barbie. But I don't know, because my brain would, I don't know, always think that the other ones might probably be more Loving You Barbies. For example, one came from the US, so it's definitely not the Sea Loving Barbie, because we said she's a European exclusive. And another thing would also be that I mean, I have found her with this outfit. The other couple of them had the outfit, so I know it would be actually Loving You Barbie. So I don't know, so maybe I just keep her rehair part of her head or something, or I don't know. But by the way, the skirt was not in there, but the skirt I shortly before found at the Swiss flea market in, you know, where was at the very big flea market. Maybe you've seen that video. There I found the skirt, so I kind of had the matching piece, so I was actually pretty happy that it is not just another Loving You Barbie. Okay, the Barbie that is kind of the best out of this lot, and that you probably also in the footage saw very like at first, and that is also kind of the one where the other girl, so Victoria, was very upset that I got it, although she was there first. But I talked to the vendor first, or I don't know how it went, but he just gave me the box. So I don't know. So I bought it, and of course I was also missing this Barbie. It's not even Barbie, because what was in there is Sweet Rose's PJ. Maybe you've seen this dress on my channel, because I have this dress actually. It came also in a lot from the US. The Barbie lot, but the doll was not in there. It was on a different doll. It might have been on a Loving You Barbie. If I might be, I don't know, maybe, whatever. But actually the dress was also in this lot from the flea market, so I have the dress now twice. And yeah, she is actually one of the more sought after dolls. She is still an early 80s doll, because most of this lot is like early to mid 80s. Also concerning the fashions that we will get, etc. Yeah, she's from 1983, so I think it's the same date or the same year that also that actually Loving You Barbie was released, and they're both kind of separate single releases, which kind of makes me my brain puts them together as a set. They're not a set. But like kind of, you know, Loving You Barbie was a Barbie that there was no Ken, there was no other like characters, there's no best friend in this line, or no Skipper. Same actually with PJ here, with the Sweet Roses. There's no Sweet Roses line, there's no Sweet Roses Barbie, there's no Sweet Roses Ken or Skipper or anything else. But with her it's actually even more special, because I mean, she is not the main character usually PJ is usually, it's just kind of the side character, the friend of Barbie, but here she became kind of her own, she got her own line. And she has the Steffi face, and well, she's a brunette doll, mostly, obviously, it's always Barbie and blonde, so she's a sought after doll, because since I have the dress, I had the dress, you know, separately, I searched online if I could get maybe just the doll naked on her own from somewhere, but it's a pretty, like, expensive doll to get online, even naked. So I was actually very happy that I saw her. So the dress, obviously, she was wearing, and then there was one more accessory floating around in the box, which was one of her, you know, roses. Because the whole dress obviously looks like it's a rose dress, but also she would come with like 3 of these kind of rose attachments, so you could put one as a choker, and you could put one at each arm, you could say, but there was just one of them inside, at least, so I didn't have that. Yeah, also she is not in the best condition. Her head is pretty loose, so especially while I was doing the hair, it was like, oh, I hope it's not falling off, but now it's okay again. She has, she's on a very, very light skin tone, obviously, but all of the legs of these dolls were super sticky. And she even, although she has super light legs, she also got the white spots. There's one, and some here. There's like, you cannot even see it because it's so light, but there's so many like patches of where already the color has gone, so that her legs will at one point probably turn completely white. Yeah, other than that, good condition, so just a tiny bit chewed. Sometimes there's a little chew mark. I haven't put shoes on her yet. And also there's no ring and no earrings left. So this whole, like, I think they were pretty heavily played with. Also her hair is actually not in a good condition. It looks now good because I curled it. But yeah, it was pretty, I think it's also cut. I cannot actually tell you, because her original hairstyle would actually be that she would have a low ponytail, more like in the back, like, you know, this. And then the hair that would come out on like that here, this is actually would be super, super curly, poofy hair, but not nicely, like, I don't know, curled, but more like this Barbie and the Rockers kind of curl, this 80s teased hair curl. So this hair mostly doesn't look very good, and this was like combed through and like, oh my goodness, very uneven. But I cannot really tell because the original hair was also very, very super small, curly, you know, this poofy, like almost like afro curl, you could say. Not that she has an afro, but like, you know, this super tiny curl thingy. And so I cannot tell if it is cut, but it was when I brushed it and when I was like doing the boil wash and all of that, I saw this very uneven also in the back. So it might also be cut or just ripped out from like combing or something. So, and also her makeup is, there's a tiny bit missing. If you look at her at the side here, there's a tiny bit missing concerning the lashes, etc. But yeah, other than that, she is of course very, very pretty because she has a Steffi face. By the way, I think one of her eyebrows is actually like higher than the other. So even back then there were some misprints, but it's not really much. And like the back of her, like here, there's also something ripped, so someone, I don't know what. So they were probably pretty heavily played with. There are a lot of shoe marks and all of that, or whatever they did with the dolls. The dress itself is actually in pretty nice condition, but this is a very sturdy fabric, so I don't think that you find this dress very often in bad condition, because the dress itself it's a very sturdy material. So I'm very happy that I have Sweet Rose's PJ now. I would have even like gotten her, you know, just naked, because I have the dress actually. But now I even found her like with her dress, so I kind of obviously keep her in this dress because this was her original dress. So yeah, so she is actually the reason why I was then like, gosh, yeah, I actually do want this whole lot, because I was like, I cannot just pick out here and there something. I could have just picked her, but then I saw that there were a couple more like outfits, Barbie fashions, and I was like, okay, it doesn't make sense to just try to get some of the fashions, because then I will probably like do not have all of the fashions that are in there, and there's missing pieces that I left, etc. So, but the bunch actually of this box was like furniture. And as I said, I put out all of the horses actually. I didn't want them. There were like all of the Barbie horses from the like early 80s, early to mid 80s. So, but unfortunately, what I didn't see that was still in there is all of the horse accessories. So I have now all of the saddles and bridles and all of that. So those are definitely, you know, I don't know, from Prancer and whatever they are all called. Dream Horse, something, something. So this is all the original stuff here from the various different Barbie horses that I absolutely do not need. So it would have been better if I left it, but I didn't see that it was in there because, you know, it was such a big bag actually, with full of different like things. Here's some silver again, etc. So, and also a couple of like fake saddles. So this is not for Barbie. But yeah, another Barbie horse collector. And yeah, here's another bag of stuff that I just, this is not Barbie, so some other, I don't know what, little pots and very heavy, like very, very heavy metal. Yeah, it's very heavy, a lot of metal things. There was a stone in there whatsoever. Yeah, so this is, I don't need it. I wish the horses would be still together with these, but now the horses are separate and I have the saddles. Great. But there are a couple of cool furnitures in there, so I will put the Barbies quickly to the side and will show you which furniture sets are in there. Okay, probably my favorite one is a boutique playset. So, and this one is called the Steppin, Barbie Steppin style boutique. This one's actually late 80s, so this one is more like 1988. So maybe it didn't come from the same girl or boy after all together, but I mean, maybe it did. Yeah. So it's actually just these three pieces, and they come like it's cardboard, the backs, and you have these plastic like shelves, and you can attach them here, and then it builds this like, I don't know how we would call it, this trifecta here, and you could put all of the cool things in. So there is obviously, this is the main furniture pieces that come from the set, but it's so from the boutique, you could say, but obviously there is stuff like some seats, or maybe let's, yeah, like this better, some seats. There's a cashier. There is this, I don't know what you call it, the stool where you could, you know, it helps you to put on shoes when you would try them on. Here's like a headstand or something that you could put hats. And then all of these accessories. So I think the set is like mostly complete. So there's also almost all of the shoes in there and the two hats. So there's like, it's kind of the same hat mold that you know, the day to night Barbie would be wearing, but in different colors. So you could, I don't know, put it here, or I don't know, wherever you have to, what you would put that. But yeah, put it obviously on the shelves and all of that. So then we have a couple of these kind of gift boxes. Maybe when the doll would buy shoes, you know, they could be put in there. Or it's like the shoe boxes. So, so 3 of those. There is one little handbag. Then we have also another reused mold from Day to Night Barbie, but it's a like a, you know, a luggage or whatever, like a suitcase. And actually the funny thing is, there's play money in there. So a couple of them that are really from the set here, because it has the Barbie bee. But then also a lot that the child who played with it just made themselves. So here's the suitcase full of money. And so like these boots definitely come from it. And then mostly they're all pairs, so I could see it because like that these don't come from the fashions that were in also in this kind of lot, but you know, one pair of very hot pink flats, etc. So the light pink ones with the bow, etc. So these shoes I like found like pictures online. All of these shoes come from this boutique, so they're really good shoes in here. That I can definitely, for example, some of the mules, and yeah, they're all pairs. Doesn't look like, I don't know where the white one is here, but so all of this, as I said, oops, cashier, and I had this also, which I don't know, it's probably to measure what shoe size you have. So it's mainly a shoe boutique, you could say. So I don't know, ta-da, it's not really staying up, but you could put obviously all of the stuff in on the shelves here. Ta-da. So it's a very cute set and I would love to do some photos with it or something. I just don't think that I have the space to display it. Okay, then there were two pieces here in which, yeah, they are like a, I don't know, like a small side table and a kind of couch table, something like that. At first I thought they must be discolored because they look so like beige, but I don't think that they're discolored. They're like the same color everywhere, so they cannot be discolored super evenly. Yes, they have these roses here. And I think from this set, there's really just these in, and you can, what's an interesting feature is, I mean, this is not there for like, yeah, this is there for a reason. You can kind of switch the top. So then you would have like a pink kind of, I don't know, tablecloth on it or whatever. So the pink side, or you would have the mirror side, because this is also usable. There's also, and actually I thought, the furniture that have these little roses come from the pink, what is it, the Barbie pink something collection where I have the dining table, because this one also has the this also has the possibility to like change the top around, but those are obviously all pink and these are this beige. So I don't know exactly where these come from, but these are really not that interesting to me. Well, from the Hart family, I think there are like two sets or something in there. One is a set of the bunk beds. So, you know, you have two of these baby beds, kind of the right size for the Hart family babies. And you could have them either like kind of next to each other, or of course they are bunk beds. So the set is called bunk beds. You could actually attach them. So you could also have them, you could stack them. One of them is pretty discolored. I mean, not super, but like, it's the green one you could see, or the turquoise one. This is discolored on the top here, while the pink one's actually not really discolored, just some of the glue has started to change color. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. They both have these, night sky stickers. And yeah, also the cushion stuff was in there. There was like a mattress out of, foam, but this has all crumbled away. It was very disgusting. This was like everywhere, like on all of the furniture. There were these, there's another bed, also this one. The mattress has crumbled away. So I have, I think, other than these pieces, nothing from this set. And as I said, the disgusting mattresses that crumbled away, because these would actually come, with a pillow and bed sheet with kind of little like people on it. So for the girl, there would be a kind of a picture of a little girl on the pillow, and then the rest of the body on the blanket. Little silly, as if they would have their own pictures on the pillow and like bed sheet, but whatever. Yeah, these are pretty sweet. I might try to get this one back to its original color. So this should be fine. Yeah, Heart Family, as I said, not the biggest collector. In general, I'm not really a big furniture collector. This was really just, I wanted most of the other stuff, and then the furniture came with it. And some of it is pretty sweet. So here we've got another thing from the Heart Family. This is actually called the tricycle. Well, that's what it is. It is a tricycle, exactly for the shape of, or the size of the Heart Family babies. You know, ta-da. And it came like with a little wagon attached at the back. So this one is also in good condition. Nothing's discolored, nothing's broken. All of the stickers, so the wheel thingies here are stickers. All of that is there. So this is a sweet little set. I think it came just like this. I'm not sure, but I think it's just called a tricycle set. All of the rest, so we still have quite some stuff to go, but all of the rest comes from the same collection, which is the Dream Furniture collection from Barbie from 1983. So these molds actually don't say 83, so most of them, I don't know if they say anything, but the molds itself, they were not directly done in 83, but they have been, I think, done since the late 70s. So they were used maybe for the first time in, I don't know, like what, 78 or 76, or I don't know exactly when. Because I've seen that this is, for example, the bed with the bedside table here. They were done like in multiple different colorways. The first one more in, I don't know, yellow, orangey. I think there's a blue colorway of all of the stuff. Maybe not of all, maybe just of the dining table or whatever. And this is like kind of the pink colorway. You see orange here. Yeah, it's also discolored. But it would have been hot pink, and this is the one from 83. So this is the bed. Yeah, this one also had this crumbly mattress. So the foam has like not like stood the time. So I only have kind of, you know, there is, I think, when we get to the soft pieces, there is a little bit of stuff that is like still the blanket and the pillow or something. For now, I only have, you know, the plastic pieces. So it's actually nothing special. It's just, you know, it says Barbie, and you know, you would put a pillow there and a blanket and, you know, some I don't know, mattress or something. Nothing too special. It doesn't have any like a head piece. So you say where your head would go. Some beds obviously have this I don't know what you call this piece against the head. And then it has this bedside table, which I honestly do not really understand, because I mean, it's like there is a built-in telephone or something, or is it meant to be a built-in computer, or is it meant to be, I don't know how this is, what this actually is meant to be, because it has a little screen here. Is this something that in the late 70s people had? It is also majorly discolored. You can see here the color from the inside. As I think these both pieces, so the bed and this, are pretty sweet. I will also try to get them back to its original color. I don't know if I will keep them, probably not display them, but maybe I keep them, because now I have pretty much a lot of this kind of dream furniture set. So, and here we have kind of the dining table and 2 chairs. They would actually come with 4 chairs and this dining table. And this is kind of something I really like. It's not discolored, thankfully. The white is still white, the pink is still pink, and also, well, this one is broken, but you can attach it. So I can probably attach it back. So the little pieces here that you would tuck it in, this is broken, but I can probably glue it back with some molding on it, and then so I can have 2 chairs again. This is actually very easy. This you can just take off, and then this is 2 separate pieces, so it's easy to store also. And yeah, this is, as I said, is also not discolored at all. This would go to a very horrible yellow color usually, but nope, all still there. Can you actually read that there's the Barbie logo somewhere here? So, and then, yeah, the chairs also have a Barbie logo at the bottom. There you go. And actually these chairs from 1983, you could have also gotten them in a reversed colorway, so that the white part is pink and then the seat would be white. So this is also possible. And the set, it would actually come with 4 chairs. But yeah, just 2 are in here. 1 is broken, but I mean, this is quite a cute thing, nice size and easy to store, as you can just absolutely take this apart and store it flat. So this is quite cool. I will definitely repair this one chair. I actually have one piece that I don't know where it goes to. This is kind of the same material here, but this doesn't go to anything else. So it comes probably from also one of those furniture sets. No, not from the kitchen, because I have the kitchen. Oopsie. Yeah, there you go. And the kitchen is completely discolored. And you see that? Yep, this used to be pink. Same as here, this one, and it would be stark white and not this kind of beige. So on the back you can still see it was white. And this actually is not a separate thing. This used to come with these chairs and the table that I already deconstructed again, and it would be called the dining center. And actually, here I have a lot also of all of the additional accessories that came with it. Pots and pans and cups and I don't know, measuring cups and plates and glasses and blah, a lot of stuff. Not all came from this here, but the ones that are in pink and white, all of these came from this. So just a quick overview, not go through all of it. It's not complete, but for example, all of the 4 glasses are there and a lot of the pots and pans are there. So this came all from this kitchen. This kitchen looks so ugly because it is so discolored, and nope, I will not be able to get this back to its original color because, yeah, the white I could do, but with what I'm doing, the retro brighting, is not reacting to see-through plastic. Everything that's like transparent plastic and discolors to like yellow, orangey, whatever, I'm not able to get back. I've never been able to do that. I've tried it several times. It's not reacting at all. So I don't know, maybe it doesn't react to hydrogen peroxide. Maybe it would react to something else, or this is irreversible, I don't know. So this I'm not crazy about. I probably will not keep at all, so because it's ugly. I will keep those here and just store them because I have a couple of these pieces already, something like that. And I will definitely keep like chairs and all of that, so I kind of like those. Yeah. Whoops. Then another one, like kind of a side table or something, that also goes to the dream furniture, because there were also a couch and all of that. Those I don't have. This is the only piece that actually will go more to the couch, and all of these pieces. So this looks like this woven, I don't know what you call this in German, I would say Rattan. So these rattan möbel. So all of this looked like this, so the couch, etc. So yeah, this is not discolored, this is still white. So yeah, nice kind of side table. Similar thing to this, just it looks nicer because I don't know. As I said, I don't think this is discolored, but like beige, I don't know about this color choice here. And the last thing, oh well, not exactly the last here. There's, I don't know where this goes, but it looks very similar to something like this. So yeah. Now the last thing from the dream furniture sets that was in here is the wardrobe, and this is like, I can just put it in the waste. It's like super broken and super discolored. So yeah, it is actually a nice, you know, wardrobe thingy. Has 2 like doors that you could open, and the inside there are some drawers. There's a mirror that actually someone should have put in here. It's actually not meant to be put in there. But look how broken this already was. Someone glued it together and the glue has started turning like, I don't know, whatever color, beige or something here. Someone obviously put stickers or these decals here, which are funny because they are from Oliver and Company, so, or Disney movie. Yeah, and not even the back is still very nicely pink. It's still okay, but it has kind of also the Barbie font. And it also comes from this, you know, 83 kind of set, but like a separate set. As I said, this is kind of the wardrobe or armoire in French, for example. So this, I have seen this one. Is not another rare one or anything. I've seen this one multiple times, and as I usually just pass by Barbie furniture at flea markets. Yeah, and I've seen it in very good condition as well. Will not keep this, I'm sorry. Is anyone interested in this? Probably not. I would not even give this a child to play with because it is so horribly discolored and actually broken in all sorts, like from the inside. Like, yeah, this is broken out here in the middle. So, this to me is actually trash. I'm sorry, but yeah. Still wanted to show you. So this I will not keep. I think a lot of that I will keep, but I have even 2 more pieces that don't come from the furniture sets directly. This actually goes to Tricycles. Tricycles is a separate Barbie from 1982. You know, the one that you could kind of do these little tiny twirls in the hair with this apparatus. I have it. I have the Barbie multiple times. I always find the fashions, or at least the skirt. And I also have the chair, because the Barbie itself came with the chair. You could strap her in and then put the 2 strands of hair in this apparatus. And then she could do like her hair. It's funny. Also the fashion pieces for Tricycles are in this lot. Just not the doll, but as I said, also not a rare doll. I found her already quite often. And this is cool here. Good condition. There's one of these missing, you see. So you would put in the hair in between here, and then 2 strands there, and then you can use this here. I found this already at the flea market, and the other one that I had was pretty discolored. This one is in good condition. It's not discolored concerning the plastic, but yeah, one of these is missing. So I could technically, I think, take one out of mine, put it in here, because I have kind of retro-brighted mine. But with retro-brighting hard plastic, there's the chance that it goes back to its original color at one point. So maybe I take this one, put one of my white pieces in here, and then keep this one. And now I definitely have kind of another almost complete curly twirl that I can maybe give to someone else. Someone wants to have it, someone wants to, I can maybe sell it or whatever. So kind of good, at least that is something that I can identify and kind of have the matching Barbie to it already as a double. So yeah, I think this was all the furniture. So the next part will be the fashions. Hey, yeah, it's me again from this perspective here that I'm filming way later than the rest of the haul. As I already said in the beginning, I'm like cutting out the fashions to a completely different video, which I will probably, I don't know, either put up like on Tuesday or like at a different part. It's not probably one of the videos that will be watched the most. Not a lot of people just want to look at Barbie fashions, but for some it's interesting. So, but I cannot keep it in one video. It would be like a 2-hour video. So I want to have like then 1-hour videos each. So yeah, this video stops here. You've seen a lot of cool dolls and a lot of cool furniture, which I rarely show on my channel, because I actually do not have a place to put them. And it is now, as I said, way later. I'm filming this here way later than the rest, and I still haven't found places to put them or display them, at least most of these things, but I still have them, apart from some of those really, really bad quality pieces, like the wardrobe. Like, no, I don't have that anymore. Yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to tell me anything, or you know, subscribe if you've not subscribed to the channel, so that you don't miss any of my videos. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys and may the Barbies and dolls, whatever you want, may it all be with you.